Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to more Let's Try Europa Universalis 4 Conquest of Paradise. This is the 13 colonies. This will probably be the second of two parts, I strongly suspect, as we play a little bit of the colonial stuff. Although we're not necessarily getting much of a taste of it, because we're mostly just doing warfare kind of things. Actually, that's kind of an interesting point, I just realized. You know what was really funny? Scotland? Really? Is that a thing? What are you doing here, Scotland? My god, very cool. Alright, what I should do is probably just throw caution to the wind and go ahead and, you know, spread out some more siege. Just do the carpet siege thing at this point, and we'll see what we can do. Colonies are being built. Finally, they're being defended, so hopefully they will grow. Heresy, a translation of the Bible? Translate into English? Who would do that? Burn the priest in his colonies makes the Pope quite happy. And I think Catholic people happy. Or great news, spread it far and wide. Okay, well, I guess we'll just go with the one that makes various people like us a little bit more. We're going to need their support when we want independence anyway. Bum, 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 bum. So which one's increased my mercantilism? Let's go ahead and do that. No, and it still lets me do this. Oh, the monopolies. Oh, that's different. Hurts my relations over time, but improves my embargo. Yeah, we can live without that. So what I'm going to hit here is DD, detach 2 siege numbers, and then spread them out, and leave the stack of 9 here for reinforcement potential. Spreading myself out like this makes me vulnerable, but I think New Spain has really used up a lot of its energy. Especially since England does have some actual troops here. It's kind of weird that they're still just sitting around. Oh, right, you have no ships. God damn it, that's the problem. I wonder if I reloaded this scenario knowing now that England doesn't have any ships. Like, does it have ships at the beginning of the scenario? Did it lose it partway through? If I had taken my 31 ships and actually moved them somewhere, could England have actually, like, won some important sea battle? I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just going to take this just to get it off my list because it's annoying me. It drives me crazy. Because, like, you can right-click these things to make these flags go away, but I want them to just, like, not bother me for a specific decision. I don't want them to stop bothering me for decisions overall. That would suck. So I'm mostly going after Spain. I actually don't know if that's correct. Maybe I should go to France. Well, I guess it's mostly New France or French Canada. That it would be harassing more than anything else. Okay. Got that. Got those two, which is very nice. What I can do is actually move these two over to Micmac and see if we can't offensively siege the French and see what we can do there. Other than that, we have a diplomat available. That's right, yeah. Let's make friends with maybe the Creek. Sure, let's give that a try. We should also set our enemies. French Canada, yeah, obviously we are an enemy of French Canada. That's reasonable. And French Louisiana is less important, maybe. And New Spain, yes, we will say we are an enemy of New Spain as well. And the problem is, like, not everyone is, like, the same. Like, it's Spain, but this is actual Spain. Like, New Spain, Spain, Granada. We'll probably undo a lot of these things. You know what I should do is actually... Who are you rivaled with? That? Okay, we're... France, even though they're in the same war as Spain. And, like... Yeah. France hates Spain, so we're actually going to rival Spain. And we'll see if we can't suck up to France. Because, I mean, historically, that makes a lot of sense. I wonder if we should embargo anyone, actually. That's an idea. Trade zone button. This is all the Chesapeake Bay node. Which Spain is sort of kind of having a presence in. I'm hitting... Oh, it's auto-saving. Like, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Yeah, so I should probably embargo Spain. But we'll keep sucking up to the Shawnee and see how it goes. Yeah, I think that's a fine idea. That siege is going slow. Third Army will unload into Sante. Really? Let's move a little closer to that. Religious unity. There we go. Oh, that's quite good. What else can we get? Proper fleet and some colonial missions. Some more colonial enthusiasm. It's actually very good. And we're far from being able to construct a fleet, so I guess that's okay. Waida and Gabu. Oh, man, I don't know where these places are. Oh, what? That's why I'm not familiar with them. Because they're in frickin' Africa. It's kind of interesting. We have the 13 colonies colonizing Africa. Now, we would be quite slow at that. Oh, we can take a look at the new climate map. That's something that hadn't occurred to me. So this is the winter map mode, and right now it is... Oh, I put it in a slot. That's not what I meant to do. I really like it, actually, because this desaturated black and white look is very cool looking. I don't know how often I'll use it. You know, Canada's in a super deep winter. I don't know how often I'll use it, but it's nice. And then the climate map mode. So we have temperate, arid, tropical, arid. Yeah, so we get a pretty big penalty, actually, if we wanted to colonize over there. And as a colony, again, we do have a fair number of penalties when it comes to doing something like that. Importation Act. Lose mercantilism for a net trade income modifier. I don't think we make much in trade income, or do we? Oh, actually, we make lots. We also make a lot in production, but we would only lose 5% production in change for plus 10% trade. Yeah, although mercantilism is very good, right? Because it gives you more trade power. Speaking of trade, oh my god, we have a lot of merchants. Oh, that's true because of our picks here. Let's take a look at this. So we are sending from the Caribbean to Chesapeake Bay, which is good because, of course, Chesapeake Bay we are collecting. We also have presence in the Mississippi, where we are trying to pull trade. Oh, overland into Chesapeake Bay, right? That makes a lot of sense. Mexico into the Caribbean, which will then forward further, and that's reasonable. Oh, there's a lot of people trying to pull it down to Panama, right? Because that's Spain, right? So they're pulling it down here so they can get... well, either way, it'll all work out in Western Europe. But if we can move it up to Chesapeake Bay, that's good. And Panama, which is going to what, the Caribbean? Yeah, a lot of people are pulling trade to the Caribbean, so that's fine. We're actually grabbing a lot of trade out of here to the Chesapeake Bay region. It would be nice to send some ships over here so we could keep more, because we are only keeping 42%, so it'd be nice to get more trade power, but that's going to be a little while before we can pull that off. Okay, well, good to know anyway. Proper fleet. Well, I think we're just going to leave off of missions for now, and we'll see how things go. And you there. Go and kick some ass over there. Slow siege. We could send some cannons over there and speed things up, but what the hell. Same thing for here, actually. Good. Speaking of, we do have some cannons. So let's go ahead and clean up this spot with our cannons. And actually, our leader has siege, doesn't he? Yeah, so even faster. Good stuff. It's going quickly here. Fort level, -2. And here, fort level is only -1, actually. Oh my god. God damn it. That's really, 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 really poor. And that's exactly what I figured would happen at some point. And well, these are actual French troops. Look at the ships. Okay. Go there. Well, as long as you're happy just sieging Kennebec, that's good, because my forces in Micmac would not be in good shape to do that. Okay, they're standing there. I still have troops over here? Yes, okay. And I can invest in a new idea. Well, I can get +1 colonist, and it seems like a fine thing to do. 26 before I get constitutional ideas? No, I may as well spend it. Unless there's a tech I want. Well, I could unlock heavy frigates, which will certainly be nice. Will certainly be nice. And right now, colonies just cost me colonists. But expansion ideas also lead to more merchants. I'm not sure what I would do with more merchants. I guess actually compete maybe in Peru to pull more things forward. Assuming it's within range. Wow, there's Oriental trade notes here too. That's actually a really good question. I actually like the idea of just teching up, assuming I'm not ahead. And I'm not. I might just pass on the ideas for now. Alright, finish the siege, then we'll go beat up on these French. Our manpower is actually recovering, which is stunning. I mean, we don't have tons of it, But it's nice to have some, you know, at all. And yeah, oh yeah, our colonists got booted out of an Abnaki, which we got to do something about. All right, come on, succeed in the siege. Faster, faster, faster. Faster, faster, faster. We got to go to Kennebec. Let's go. Thank you. Now, park yourself right outside of the province, and then what we'll probably do is, what, break siege? All right, so one whole unit we can lead out of there for now. Want some more sieges. Oh, that's starting to be very good. That's starting to be very good indeed. Alright, let's take our one and move him here anyway. I don't know what our relative morale is. 4-2-1, so he's got enough to flank, and then the one cannon in the back. I mean, I have more stuff, which is good. What's my leader situation? Oh, yeah. That's fine. Tariffs on naval supplies. Oh, God. Bad news from the old world. England has tightened the grip on the economy by introducing a new tariff on naval supplies. Well, I guess so. They have no freaking ships. Perhaps we should throw the naval supplies into the sea instead. 5% more liberty desire and +1 tariff value. Yep. And we gained a CB. Oh yeah, whenever you're at 50% or higher, you get a CB against your overlord to declare independence. It would be foolish to do it now. Note, it does happen automatically if we hit 100%. So if it's coming close to hitting 100% and we're not really ready for it, we just have to keep, you know, we just have to be prepared for that. We are going to execute the bailiff here, who needs prestige when you can have stability. All right. Okay, these natives are actually being quite annoying. Oh, they sieged us. Now they're moving into me. Unfortunately, there's no river crossing, which kind of sucks. And the rest of our troops are pretty far away. But actually, we have crippling morale compared to French. French always have such massive morale. So we're going to lose that and run to Manhattan. All right, so these guys here, get ye to Manhattan. We'll regroup and fix this. We can even send our colonists back over here. All right, group up again. We have some extra manpower. We're still reinforcing. You know, I can probably... I'm going to detach the mercenaries, go to the mercenaries. Come on, select the mercenary one. Yeah, merge all of them, which might eliminate some of our maintenance. And we'll actually hire some more infantry the old-fashioned way. Just a little, and then go to mercs. Because why not, right? We only have, what, like 15,000 loans? War exhaustion is high. Yeah, it is high. All right, spend some diplomatic stuff on there. Bring it all the way down. And demand governor election. See, have less liberty desire than 0.5. It almost feels like these tests are inverted. Or the tooltip is inverted. Because this wasn't here before. Oh, it would actually burn off 25% liberty desire. That's interesting. Now, okay, the liberty desire is currently giving bonus to manpower modifier, recovery speed. Is it the higher it gets, the better it is? Because I might want to burn it off. That's kind of interesting. I don't know which way to read that. Well, you know what? This is not a real game. It's a test. Okay, so let's see what happens if we burn off 25% liberty desire. Oh, so liberty desire is good for our military, which of course makes a lot of sense. It's what I assumed. Like, people were getting riled up, you know, and also you need a bigger army to prepare to break free and declare independence. But this is all a test. It's what it's here for. Game just came out, so... we lost our CB, right? Well, yeah. Now, the liberty desire will automatically rise up to 36% over the course of the next few years because if it's lower than the tariffs, it will automatically grow. All right, listen, Monsieur Louis de Boufflet, I'm going over there to kick your ass. Bam. Man, that morale penalty though. Almost double our base morale. Yay, loans. All right, merge up. Let's move in over there to Kespik. More siege. that war score. It keeps fluctuating like mad. Colonial range, no thanks. Good battle. Let's just park there. Actually, this defends the normal French way of entering our territory, although I'm sure they have the agreement with some of the natives. I mean, historically, the English were very... They treated the natives very, very poorly. But the French often bargained with them considerably and made a lot of alliances. Oh my god, the war is over. Okay. So, Lorraine will cede Lotharing. Okay, so France has just grown a chunk. So, Lotharingian goes to France. Austria renounces claims on Sundgau. Austria released Transylvania as a sovereign state. No, now we'll get vampires. Austria will pay 260 ducats. Peace will cost 115 diplomatic power. They'll gain prestige. Alright, so not actually... There's only one province that flipped hands? Yeah, right here. I think, unless I'm misreading things. Oh my god, look, France was invading England. Which is what I called. Like, that was gonna happen quite clearly. Anti-Piracy Act. Yeah, sounds good to me. Alright. We should rely more on trade income. If the trade income gets to at least 60%, we will gain 10 prestige and 1 mercantilism, which is good. Establish a presence in Canada. Have at least 1 province in Northern America. So the Northern America region. Where's the region map mode? It's just here. Northern America is all this light green stuff. Now, I think it's all taken. Maybe not. Nope. Yep, that's a different one. How about further west? Oh, we could. We can't? Colony's too far away. How is it 2,000 away? Oh, because we don't have any inland access on these seas or anything like that. That's true. Huh. Oh, and we have no colonists either, so that's not going to help. All right, troops, let's leave you there in Mobile. And the rest of you guys group up in Abnaki. We'll figure out what we want to do at that point. Probably disband a whole lot of mercenaries. Now, we could use them to go to war with some of the natives. That's always a possibility. What's this CB? Against England. Well, we don't care about that. That's fine. So, let's... what else do we got? Form British... Yeah, that's not going to happen. British nation. It's interesting that it's an option, though. Breaking away is crazy. I don't think the French thing is going to happen. It would be nice to get a proper navy. I will tell you that. What is our trade efficiency right now? Wait. What? What? Trade income is at least... Oh, 60% of our total income? Is that it? Oh, yeah. It would be hard to bring that up any higher. I think we'll probably just leave this off for now. Okay. Yeah. Natives rising up. And again, every time we walk in there. So, every now and again, those animations go really slowly. I was going to say, what happens if we detach the mercenaries? Oh, we can't detach them. Wait, no. Yeah, why can't we Hey, new governor. Okay, let's pause and take a look at this. No, I'm really confused. I don't know why that button's not live. Oh, maybe because we're in a colony. Tell you what, let's just leave a couple of infantry behind. Move the rest of you to Kennebec, and we'll see. All right, so new governor in 13 colonies. We can keep our current one. And what's always interesting about that is your current one will get +1 to every stat, which is really good. But you do lose 10 Republican tradition, which is really bad, because you get a lot of negatives once that starts to happen. So the question becomes, and frankly, this guy's not great. I mean, if we keep him, he becomes a 2-4-1. And all these are 4-1-1, so that's good. It comes down to what do we want next? Well, if I took more diplomacy, then I could unlock some expansion ideas, which might have some value. Tech-wise here doesn't really matter. Immediate power-wise doesn't really matter. We're not coring things. I think I'm actually going to go for the diplomat, which is not something I would normally do. It's very rare that diplomatic power is handier than anything else, but here it would be pretty good. Also, if we get to the next diplomatic tech, we get better ships. Okay, so if we don't keep our mercenaries around, we don't really have much of an army. Wow, we really don't. I'll keep them around a little bit longer. We'll see what happens. No diplomats to send. Right, of course not. Oh, I was going to say, the Shawnee are about to complete. Let's see if there's anything that we can do with them. We can offer an alliance. And they're allied with the Creek, which is good because I think that's someone else we're sucking up to. Oh, this could work out very well. So these fellows here, the Abenaki, really have nothing going for them. They have no allies whatsoever. So we should just be able to go in there and swoosh them as soon as we get our diplomat back. We'll see how that goes. Show superiority. We could call in allies, but what's the point? Let's go for it. Oh, right, our maintenance has been dropped considerably. Still, there's only 2 units there. We can crush them. Good. Detach, siege. Well, let me manually do it, actually, because then I can leave all my cannons behind. So all cannons go there, and then a couple of infantry as well. Everyone else pull back to friendly territory so you don't get attritioned. We've got some admin power. We can start building a core. And, hold on, does this count as part of Northern? It does. Oh, of course the mission's gone. Son of a bitch. Hate that. The missions will not go, will not go, will not go, and then when you want it, poof, they're gone. Repair relations. Well, I've denounced you as a rival. And I believe, yeah. No, that's not going to work out, so I should just take the fleet one and be done with it. Should be an easy battle. And I think I'm just going to annex them. I shouldn't have any overextension, anything like that. So yeah, we're just going to play this a little bit longer and then call it quits. I guess it's not a... It's a little bit of a sense of what it's like to be a colony, which is kind of interesting. Mostly like, wow, England. Luckily, England didn't have to give up anything. They're having some rebels, some Catholics. Catholic rebels in Ireland? Who would have ever thought? And we won the siege, so let's go and say, hey, listen, we're going to do full annexation. Excellent. And we will make a core. Lovely. Got Muncie over here. But we don't have a colonist. I mean, I could pull one out of Abnaki. And at this point, actually, I will once again drop down my army maintenance. Oh, and my fleet. Let's get our light ships separated and patrol Chesapeake Bay so we can try to keep more of our stuff here at home. Alright. The Creek over here. I think we probably will offer an alliance. Shawnee, so it's a nice little circle of love. I like it. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and detach those mercenaries. A new coin. In times past, the governor used to be on the reverse side of the coins. Now the Republic rejects such personality cults. If we were to issue a new high purity coin, we could improve people's faith in the coinage, and of course, all should remember who did this. We can reject it and get inflation, or let the coins be issued and lose Republican tradition. We're going to take the inflation hit, although at this point we're starting to get a fair amount of it, but it is still dropping slowly. We could switch for a Master of the Mint, which might not be a terrible idea. It does cost a fair amount of money to switch over, mind you. And we'd lose the production efficiency bonus, which seems unappealing. I don't think 20% more colonial range is going to help us, neither the spy stuff, so we'll just keep ticking along as is. Maybe go to maximum speed here. We're actually turning money now that we're not at war, though, which is nice. We also don't have much of a military, of course. But we did bounce back on manpower, so I could probably... Oh, Bavaria is the HRE, the Holy Roman Emperor. Good for them. Yeah, we'll go ahead and rebuild our infantry at least a little bit. And move on from there. Scotland! Apache, Pima, Navajo. What do we have down here? Successful bureaucracy. 100 admin power. Oh, lovely. Hey! And we got our colony going there. Now, it should auto-core or auto-start coring from the new patch. Because that used to be a thing, right? Yeah, we got a core there automatically for free upon completing a colony, which is damn right. That's the way it should absolutely be. So let's go and move into Muncie, I think. Well, actually, there's a higher tax base down here. We'll do that. Carl II? Wait. Did the HRE just switch like that fast? Holy cow. Elected and then died instantly? Maybe? We're going to be fine. And fine there. Mobile is almost done coming in. Max speed. So, let's take a look at the repay loan. The Navy, England, is now up to 63 ships. Okay, they've been rebuilding their light ships. Well, I guess so. Well, Spain has the big armada. And the Ottomans are doing pretty okay, too. Although, you know, the thing with the Ottomans is they will start to fall behind tech-wise. They've already fallen behind. I think they're 2 tech levels behind me. Like, if we look at England, 22, 22, 23. And they're 20s all around. And they have a weak tech group. Now, they do have a huge area. But that's going to start to shrink as the years go by. You're going to become the sick man of Europe. That's the way it goes. So yeah, I think at this point, I'd mostly be looking for peace, maybe some skirmishes with some native tribes, and continued expansion. In fact, probably going to war with more. What is this, the Iroquois? What's your state? You're allied with England. That's very interesting, because if I were to declare war, yeah. Pawnee going to war. We've got these folks who have no alliances whatsoever. So we could declare war, show superiority. Call in the Shawnee. Wait a tick, since we have no actual morale going on, which is not good. There we go. Move in. We should have superior tech, like by quite a bit, obviously. And I wonder if we can just vassalize them. I'm not sure if that's an option. Detach and move up. We'll see how it goes, and then I'm going to end the video. Maybe we can make them into a protectorate? No, we can't vassalize them or protectorize them because we are ourselves a subject nation. But if that weren't the case, we could probably make them a protectorate, which is the new type of vassal that you use for people who are quite behind you in technology. You get 50% of their trade power, which is a nice boost, but they get a 25% discount on all their technology, which is also nice. Now this might, I'm not sure, I think it might give us access. Looks like these are water crossings based on the symbols. Hey, excellent. New colony is finished. Let's go ahead and grab the extra merchant power here. Colonize right there. I'm going to split you off and move the rest of you down here. So, or the extra colonists first is what it is. And then we'll send one of you over here. We'll just sort of fill in all these gaps. Respect our flag. Yeah, we'll get the random CB on Britain. Oh, more liberty desire, but the tariffs go up again. Fine, fine. Split you in half. Move you down there. And yeah, time of peaceful expansion in the 13 colonies. Now, what is it? 1776 is traditionally is the independence year for America, I think. So it would be interesting to see if you could beat that, and you really have to like crack out the diplomacy, right? Like France, yeah, it's not so bad. We could keep improving again. We did already have some improvement. No, we didn't have improvement with France. That's right, we didn't. Now Spain won't like me because we're technically rival. We could still suck up to them and see what would happen. Be curious about the Netherlands though, where we do have a fair amount of. They distrust me for some reason. Well, let's try to improve relations some more. Because what we want is support for our independence, whereas if we declare independence, we want France to declare war against England or something like that. And actually, England not having a whole lot of ships right now makes it very compelling, although I think they're rebuilding very quickly. Getting all our sieges to kick in here. We can pull back with all these fine fellows. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Not terribly dangerous, but certainly annoying. Although what the problem is, these rebels, I believe, well, they might have our tech. I'm not sure. The siege is about to break, so we'll just wait for that to finish, and then we'll go and kick some butt. And then we'll call it quits. The war against England, though, would be an epic, epic thing. And maybe one day we'll explore that. Maybe even starting from the proper bookmark. Which is interesting. Because the bookmark, the War of Independence, you start off as an independent USA. So everything is in place and established, and you just have to sort of survive for a while and not let them go and take your capital. And then eventually your war score will accumulate, and hopefully you will win. Peace offer, no. Want 100% war score to see what happens. Yes, there we go. So, what do we have that's available? I have no diplomats to send. Oh my god, it's going to take, like, oh yeah, 100 days. It's kind of annoying. What are these guys? Louisiana Revolutionaries. That's the other thing, right? I can go into French Canada, and there's all sorts of covert stuff. I could sow dissidents, but I could also, I don't know, there's different things I could do. I could declare war against French Canada, which might bring France back in. Let's repay the loan, but colonies can war with one another. I can't declare on Spain over here, but I could declare on New Spain. Ooh. No, let's make a plan. Yeah, we've got grain, I guess. And we can full annex them. What else can we do? Have them give up some stuff. Get some trade power. Well, let's just... We don't have enough diplomatic power. How much do we need for that? 150. Well, we actually get a fair amount, so we'll just wait for it. Why not? Costs us nothing to wait. We can even take down our maintenance some. I maybe shouldn't bring it down that low, because we do have still some rebellion problems going on. Hey, cores. Oh, we need to convert some people from totemism. Definitely. Placate France. Get them to 100. Repair relations with French Canada is potentially less important. I do actually like the idea, because that's the sort of thing I'm going for with France anyway. I'm not sure what we'll do. We have enemy of an enemy, which is good, because we hate on Spain. I have to give them a bribe. They expect 13 colonies to break every deal and alliance. Why? I have no, like, proper reputation. Light cavalry, yeah. Oh, we got a whole lot of new units here. Now they're coming to me with a deal. Concede defeat, and that's it. No. Oh, I have enough diplo power though. Full annex. Boom. I apparently didn't actually... I hit the button. Did I not click it down properly? Did I toggle it off? It's fine, because this video is going to come to an end anyway, and I'm not going to use the save, but that's what I get for rushing through things, guys. Anyway, see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed this little video with seeing the new features. Mostly that tariff thing. I mean, England is eating a lot of our money. I can see why you want to declare peace as quickly as possible. And basically just like keep an eye on them and see if they might go to war again. Because that's really what happened. Like you time it to like, you know, someone like Napoleon or someone like, you know, causing trouble. I don't know if that's like actually the right time, but you know what I'm saying. And it's the same thing if you're playing Burgundy or anything like that. You're just waiting for your big enemies to go and be tied up in a big important war. And especially if they can somehow fight Spain again, that would be amazing because Spain has a huge navy. And that would really do a good job of defending. But there you have it. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.